Okay, I think I'm live now. Yeah, hi. You can hear me, right? If you can hear me, just message in the chat that everything is good. Yeah, yeah, I'm sorry, man. We were working on this only. Okay, everybody can hear me. So I'll just give you a quick update. This will be a short one. Mute. No, you can hear me, right? Okay, cool. Okay. So I'll tell you what we will discuss in this session. It will be a quick session. We will not be discussing the percentiles because we are still updating the percentiles. There was, like many of you know, there was a lot of issues with respect to the theta questions and all. So we are reevaluating all of that. So the percentiles will be released tomorrow morning, but I can discuss about the scaling because I have a good sense of scaling now. Which slots will be scaled up, which slots will be scaled down, and what the normalization will look like. So that is what we'll be looking at. Echo Hora. See, basically, I'm not streaming from my like usual setup, so there might be some echo. You'll have to bear with me. Uh, so I'll tell you about each of the three slots. So with respect to, I think first I'll talk about the sections. I think that is better that way. In quant, I don't expect a lot of normalization to happen. Maybe there'll be some normalization, mm, but I would say slightly. Maybe slot one might be scaled down. Slot two and slot three might be slightly scaled up, but it won't be a lot. It will be like slight scaling. With respect to verbal, I would say that there won't be a lot of scaling for slot 2 and slot 3. Slot 1 might be slightly scaled up in verbal. Okay. Uh, the scale up in verbal for slot 1, I think, will be decent. It won't be very high, but it will be decent, maybe like say 2 3 marks. With respect to LRDI, I think LRDI is going to see a lot of scaling. Slot 2, in my opinion, will be scaled down quite a lot in LRDI. Slot 1 will be scaled up quite a lot, but slot 3, I think, will gain a lot in LRDI. So basically, in LRDI, slot 2 will be scaled down. Slot 1 will be decently scaled up. Slot 3, I think, will gain a lot. It will be the scaled up the most. This is what we are looking at. Slot 2 VRC, I think, might be slightly scaled up. In general, basically, the way I'm looking at it, the scaling for slot, for verbal and quant, scaling is nothing compared to the scaling that is going to happen in LRDA. So I would say that it is not a lot. Maybe verbal in slot 1 might be scaled up, but most of the scaling will happen in LRDA, where I think slot 2 will be scaled down, and slot 1 and slot 3 will be scaled up. Among slot 1 and slot 3, I think slot 3 will be scaled up more. This is basically what I'm looking at. And even if you're looking at the data, I'll tell you why this happened also so that you'll get a good sense. I think the paper of slot 2 was definitely on the easier side. I'm discussing only about LRDI. If you're looking at the mean, there are mean that is available on the Cracku score calculator also, but I'm looking at mean and standard deviation. So if you're looking at the mean and standard deviation of LRDI, in slot 1 it is around 16, in slot 3 it is around 19, and for slot 2 it is around 22. So you can see that LRDI people have done quite a lot in slot 2. The other thing that happened in slot 2 is that students in the top 0.1 percentile, the toppers, so to say, have done exceedingly well in slot 2 LRDA. So you can see that even in the toppers list, most of the toppers are from slot 2, especially for LRDA. So the toppers have done extremely well, which is also affecting scaling quite a lot. Toppers from slot 2 have done very well in LRDI. So this is basically what we are essentially looking at. I think LRDI will be like the game changer. For slot 2, I think it is going to affect them quite a lot. And for slot 1 and slot 3, it will go up. This is basically what we are looking at. The exact percentiles we will release only tomorrow morning. It is taking us some time, but yeah. Sir, slot 366, how much percentile? Like I mentioned, I don't want to discuss the percentiles now. I only wanted to discuss the normalization and the scaling. Percentiles we'll only discuss tomorrow morning because it is taking us more time because of all the technical issues that happened. Around how many marks up for slot 3 in LRDA? So basically, I'll again tell you how the normalization is going to work. People who have done well, that is, every slot for every section will have a average. Let us say that that average is, say, mean plus standard deviation, okay, of one standard deviation. So suppose everybody in slot 1, if you're taking the average, if say the average plus one standard deviation is around, say, 30 marks in any particular section. Anybody who is doing far away from that mean and standard deviation will be affected a lot by scaling. That is, suppose you have scored exactly 30. where 30 is the mean and standard deviation, you will see no scaling. But as you go further away from 30, your scaling will either increase or decrease. So basically, people who have done well will be affected a lot, either on the upside or on the downside. So basically, I'm looking at people who have scored around say 90 percentile or 95 percentile. They are the ones who will be affected by this scaling. There is a mistake in Cracku in QA in slot one. There is one more question I have done well, but is not reflected. Okay, Radhe Singh, if you can just send us a mail at support@cracku.in. We will definitely look it up. There were many issues with respect to this theta questions and all. So it is possible that there was some error. If you are facing any issues with respect to any of the questions, please do send a mail to support@cracku.in. Slot 2 will go down with LRD. Yeah, slot 2 will definitely go down with LRD. Yeah, there are two questions in slot 1 count which are calculated wrong in Cracku. Yeah, please do send a mail to support@cracku.in. We will correct it definitely. If there is any issue with respect to any of the questions, uh, please do send a mail to support@cracku.in with those question numbers. We will definitely look at it. And I'm not sure whether I marked the question wrong in QA, but whether there's some technical issue. I was expected 3 more marks correct, and it is showing some other marked answer. Okay, Yasha, I don't think I can help you with that. You'll have to check with the IMCAT issue. I'm not saying anything is waste, man. I'm just telling you what I think is going to happen with the normalization. Slot to VRC, I think will be majorly unaffected. Whatever you're getting as your raw score will more or less be your scaled score. Please respond clearly. Okay, what? Putting 900 as answer is reflecting as 3099 in the answer sheet. I'm not so sure, Aryaman. I don't know what to do about it. Those things you'll have to pick up with AMCAT. Slot 3 quant will scale up or scale down. Slot 3 quant, I think very slightly it will be scaled up. Slot 1 quant, I think very slightly it will be scaled down. Slot 2 quant will be more or less unaffected. How will, okay, I'll again just repeat what I mentioned earlier, okay, so that there are more people now. So I'll just mention what I said earlier. I'll talk about the three sections. If you're looking at verbal, I think slot 2 and slot 3 will be unaffected. Okay. Verbal, I think slot 1. I think verbal slot 1 will be slightly up, scaled up. Slot 2 and slot 3 will be unaffected by verbal. For quant, I would say all the three sections will be unaffected more or less. But slot 1 might be slightly lesser, might be downscaled a little. Slot 3 might be upscaled a little. With respect to LRDA, there will be a lot of scaling. Slot 2 will be downscaled. Slot 1 will be upscaled. Slot 3 will be upscaled more. This is basically what I'm looking at. That is it, guys. And the second thing I wanted to say is the percentiles will be released tomorrow. We'll give you the exact time tomorrow morning. If you want to update your score calculator, you can update it. We are working on it. We are working quite a lot, but there were many issues with respect to many technical issues because of which we had to do more. But give us some time. We will come out with the most accurate percentiles. Just give us some more time. Okay, guys, that is it for today. Thanks a lot for tuning in. If you have any doubts with respect to any of this, you can ask me in the comments. When we are doing the percentiles, I'll go through all the comments.